How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to give you guys a heads up on a free trial weekend that is going on right now, a little bit more than a weekend. That is for Call of Duty Vanguard. Yeah, surprising to see the quick turnaround on this, already having a free access multiplayer weekend, but I believe they had one recently as well, so not too surprising. Battlefield 2042 also having a free weekend on PC. Kind of interesting that they are going this route, but nevertheless, we'll talk about that briefly. And then also, How Long to Beat, the website that curates a lot of stats on how long it takes for gamers to beat certain games and everything like that. Really helpful site. I use it quite often when I tackle games in my backlog to figure out how long they are, generally speaking. They put out some interesting 2021 year-in review data that I'll go over in just a second. A lot of talk surrounding the data that was put out. Most retired games as well as most backlogged games. I'll give you guys my opinion on that. But first of all, Call of Duty Vanguard is enjoying a multiplayer free access weekend. This is running from December 16th, so yesterday, until December the 21st. Experience the next generation of multiplayer with Call of Duty Vanguard free access from December 16th to December 21st. Accelerate your Warzone experience by purchasing Call of Duty Vanguard. Players who own and play the game by December 31st unlock 10 Battle Pass tiers, boost their XP progression, and receive 4 Warzone-ready weapon blueprint. Vanguard includes a deeply engaging single-player campaign, a massive launch day multiplayer offering featuring over 20 maps and everything like that. If you do check out the free trial version, you're not going to get all the content, of course, but it's an opportunity for you to try the game, see if you like it. You know, at this stage of the game, I think everybody knows whether or not they're into Call of Duty or not, but if you want to jump in, try it out for yourself, this is an opportunity to do so. It's actually a lengthy period of time that it is being offered. Like, it's like, what, 5 days or so? You got 10 maps, 4 modes, and it is the Festive Fervor holiday event, so you can check that out. The game itself is also discounted. It is 35% off for $39, so that is for the standard edition of the game. They have the other editions on sale as well if you do want to pick them up. It seems like Vanguard, this is going to be the lowest selling Call of Duty probably since a long time, like probably since pre-COD 4. Maybe it'll outsell some of them that I'm not thinking about. Like, did COD Ghosts sell that well? There seemed to be like no buzz surrounding Call of Duty Vanguard. The reception was a little bit mixed, but seems like people thought it was an okay game. I did play a little bit of it at a friend's house. I didn't buy the game myself. $70 was like a little bit like, yeah, bro, I'm good on that one. But yeah, multiplayer free access, and if you want to check it out, if you've been wanting to check it out, that is your opportunity to do so. Okay, this is some interesting information that a lot of people are talking about. How Long to Beat put some interesting data, and I feel like they're going to put out some more data about their 2021 in review. But they noted the top 10 most retired games. So these are games that people started and then ended up backing out of, being like, all right, bro, I'm good on this one. Number 1 was 12 Minutes. That was a game on Xbox Game Pass. It was the one that was like time manipulation, very story-driven. So that was number 1. Loop Hero was number 2. The Ascent was number 3. I actually played a lot of Ascent, and it's another game that I retired. I had fun with it for a little while, and then I was just like, got a little tired of it. But yeah, I thought it was an okay game, another Game Pass title. Number 4, Outriders, another Game Pass title, but yeah, that's a game that had a little bit of buzz ahead of its release, kind of tapered off after that. Number 5 is The Medium, another Game Pass game here. I enjoyed The Medium. I thought it was a really interesting horror title with some cool puzzles. I liked the game from a mechanical standpoint as well. I could definitely understand why some people would just be like, I'm okay with it, especially if it's a game that you just started through Xbox Game Pass, and then you know, you played it for a while. I could definitely see why it wouldn't be up everyone's alley. Number 6 is a game that I honestly thought would be a little bit higher, Returnal. It seems like a lot of discussion about this. Returnal is a game from Housemarque that I personally really enjoyed. I thought it had a lot of the Housemarque flavor that was known from their other downloadable titles, their smaller games, but I could definitely understand from some of the mechanics in this game how the checkpoint system worked, why people would just get absolutely frustrated with this game. I mean, I even got pretty darn frustrated with this game, and I, personally speaking, like, this is anecdotal, everybody I've talked to in my personal life that played Returnal, seemingly all of them really, really disliked the game, so take that for what you will. I also knew that around launch, the game did have some technical issues, so that didn't help at all, but There you go, Returnal number 6. Number 7 is Oddworld Soulstorm, also a PlayStation Plus game, so another one there. Number 8 is Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood's kind of a game that, you know, you're just going to play as long as your friends are playing and until you get bored of it. Another Xbox Game Pass title. Number 9 is Cyber Shadow, kind of find that one a little bit surprising. Number 10 is Biomutant, another one I'm not too surprised by. You know, Biomutant was a game that I think a lot of people would consider to be one of the most disappointing games of 2021. Thankfully for THQ Nordic, they reaped a profit with this game, so, yeah, good on them. I don't know if that justifies the release of a Biomutant 2. I think if you buy the game at, like, south of $25, it's actually a game that you can have some fun with. You know, it's definitely a bit generic at times, and some of the worst narration I've ever heard in a video game, like, you compare Biomutant's narration to, like, let's say Bastion, and it's, like, worlds apart, where the narration is a relative big element in those games, but Biomutant was just, like, not that great. Does have a colorful world, does have some, you know, interesting gameplay elements, although, it does come across a little bit sluggish and sloppy at times from a gameplay standpoint as well, and I like the game more than most people, but would I say it was worth $60? Absolutely not. Like, hopefully you guys didn't drop 60 bucks on it, but you know, if you can find it at south of 25, south of 20, might be something to have a bit of fun with. Just go into it with your expectations tamed. And then also, How Long to Beat had a most backlogged games top 10 list, which I also found rather interesting. Near Replicant version 1.22474487139 was at number 1. Kinda can understand that. Number 2 is Resident Evil Village. Number 3, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Yeah, with how lengthy those games are to get through all 3 of them. Kinda understandable. Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury is number 4. Number 5, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Number 6 is Metroid Dread. Number 7 is Psychonauts 2. Number 8 is Tales of Arise. Number 9 is Deathloop. And number 10 is Bravely Default 2. So these are games that people either started and are gonna go back to, or they bought the game and then they're gonna go back to, they're gonna play it at some point. So interesting list there. I really don't think that tells us as much as the most retired games, because retired games are like just, you know, games that people started and we're like, all right, yo, we're good on that one. But interesting data. You also have to remember that this isn't, you know, everybody. How Long to Beat has a certain user base, and that user base is probably more on the, you know, hardcore consumer side, but it's still interesting information I thought to go over, and I can understand why each game is on the list. You know, there are some that do I find a little from left field, like a Cyber Shadow, but for the most part, you know, games like The Ascent, Outriders, Medium, Returnal even, and I like that game, but, you know, anecdotally speaking, again, a lot of my friends did not like that game. Oddworld Soulstorm being a plus title, Biomutant being pretty friggin' disappointing, so thought that was interesting information to go over. Let me know what you guys think on that, and, you know, if you retired any of those top 10 games, and why, if that was the case. I do find Medium kind of interesting, but I do think that's kind of the Game Pass element to it as well, but that's gonna do it for me. Again, Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer free access December 16th until the 21st. Well, it's the 17th now, so until the 21st. Returnal among the top 10 most retired games, alongside the Medium, Outriders, Cyber Shadow, Biomutant, and a couple others, and then also most backlogged games I found interesting. So yeah, hopefully those of you that backlogged Near Replicant, you eventually do get around to it, because I thought that was a fantastic game, and that was number 1, so Near Replicant being number 1, rather interesting to me. But that's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.